Chapter 4, continue factoring. So here we have a leading coefficient that we cannot factor out. So we have to use a different method. We have to multiply these two numbers here. And we multiply them, they give us 24. So we look for two numbers that multiply to give us 24 and add to give us 11. The two numbers are 8 and 3. So what you do, you open two set of brackets. It'll be x plus 8, x plus 3. Doesn't finish here though, because there's a 2 in front of the x squared. So you have to take this 2, divide the 8 by it, and divide the 3 by it as well. And this divides evenly and gives you 4. This one doesn't divide, so you just push the 2 in front of the x. Plus 3. This question is finished. 6x squared minus 17x minus 3. So I think I missed writing. So minus 17x minus 3. So this here will factor into. So you have to use the same procedure that we used in here. So what multiplies to give me negative 18 and add to give me negative 17. So it's negative 18 and 1. They multiply to give me negative 18 and add to give me negative 17. So I write x minus 18, x plus 1, basically the numbers that I've gotten in here. Because we have a 6 in front of the x squared, the leading coefficient. This doesn't stop here. We have to divide both sides by 6, the 18 and the 1. This divides and give me x minus 3. This doesn't divide, so just push the x in front of the 6, or push the 6 in front of the x. And this is finished. You're taught to do decomposition. Go ahead and do decomposition. This is a bit faster, so I'll keep on using this. This here, a different question. We do this by grouping. So what we do, we break this in the middle. And we say, we have this binomial and this binomial. So here, I look for the greatest common factor within these two here. And it gives me x squared as the greatest common factor. And what I get is x plus 3. Here also, I look for the greatest common factor between these two, and it's negative 9. So I'll end up getting x. And you remember the negative is a sign changer, so this will be plus 3, because negative 9 times positive 3 will give me negative 27. And therefore now you take the x plus 3 out as the greatest common factor. And you're left with the x squared minus 9 in one bracket. Doesn't stop there. I thought it did, but I just saw something else in there. That's the difference of squares, so we have to continue and say this is x minus 3, x plus 3. Which if you want to rewrite, you could write it as x plus 3 squared and x minus 3. We'll go to this one. It looks complicated, but not really. You have a greatest common factor. If you look at, you have 1, 2, 3 terms. In each term, there's a minus 1 in brackets. Take that out as the greatest common factor and end up with 8x squared plus 18x minus 18x, sorry. Now a minus 1 will carry through. This here, I'm gonna factor what multiplies to give me negative 40 and add to give me positive 18. So multiplies to give me negative 40 and add to give me positive 18. That's definitely 20. So the two numbers will be 20 and negative 2. So therefore I write this in factored form, x plus 20 and x minus 2. It doesn't stop there because you have an 8 as a leading coefficient, so you have to divide both sides by 8. Here it doesn't divide evenly, so what you do, you reduce. 4 goes into 8 twice. 4 goes into 20 5 times. And here, 2 goes into itself once and goes into 8 4 times. So this factors into a minus 1. It's going to rewrite this so you could see it a bit clearer. Over 2. And then we have x minus 1/4. Now again, rewrite this as a minus 1. Since it doesn't divide, just push the 2 in front of the x, plus 5. And this doesn't divide, push the 4 in front of the x, 4x minus 1. I think we're done with factoring. Till next lesson, stay safe. Thanks for watching.